3 Reasons Why Funny Women Are Sexy. It's no secret that women like funny guys. You will always find that a good sense of humor is among the top 5 qualities that women find desirable in a man. But is the same true when it comes to men dating funny women? According to a recent poll by Your Tango of 200,000 men, the answer to this is yes. In this poll, a sense of humor was rated as the 4th most important trait that men look for in a woman, after sexual chemistry, a nice smile and a kind personality. And even more significant was that having a good sense of humor was rated even higher than a woman's general body type, meaning that being able to have a good laugh rules out over having a super hot body. With this in mind, I set out to investigate just what it is which makes funny women so irresistible to guys. Let's check out these reasons why. 1. Funny women make men feel good. Men are simple creatures. They simply want a woman who feels good to be around. If a guy is always smiling, laughing and having fun when he's around a girl, you can guarantee he's going to keep going back for more. Because laughter activates brain chemicals which make a person feel happy and relaxed. So he will naturally start associating her with these feel-good emotions and will begin to crave her presence. Funny people are generally more easygoing and don't let themselves take life too seriously. A woman who has a sense of humor can help a guy to unwind and relax by showing him the lighter side of life. This can help to take the pressure off from anything stressful that is going on in his life, for instance, a demanding career or financial struggles. And if she can laugh along with his jokes and encourage his sillier side, he will feel like he has finally found a woman who gets him. She will be the one he wants to come home to at the end of every day. 2. Good banter amps up the sexual chemistry. Good banter can quickly amp up the sexual chemistry on a date. Why? Because it's disarming for a guy when he has to work a bit harder to keep impressing a girl, especially if he's used to women falling at his feet after he's cracked a couple of jokes. Having a woman match him line for line gives him an unexpected challenge, and having to work harder just makes him want her even more. On top of this, hearty laughter releases feel-good hormones and actually mimics sex in a lot of ways. Have you ever noticed what happens to your body when you laugh really hard? You get flushed, your breath quickens, your whole body shakes. You are out of control, but in a very enjoyable way. Sound familiar? That's because it's just like sex. 3. Funny women are real. Guys like women with a good sense of humor because they seem more real. They don't try too hard or pretend to be someone they aren't. They can take a joke, laugh at themselves and don't get offended by a bit of light teasing, as they are secure enough to not take it to heart. And when a woman can be herself, then the guy she is with will feel that he can be himself too. He doesn't have to try too hard to impress her. This can look very appealing next to a more uptight, high-maintenance women, who might be easily offended by teasing. If you're the woman in the room with the brightest smile and are having the most fun, you're going to catch a guy's eye a lot faster than any frowning, moody or bored-looking woman, no matter how hot she is. Remember, a woman's smile was rated as number 2 on the list of what men desire. While a hot body and carefully maintained appearance may attract a guy in the first place, a whining personality is what will make him want to stay. Otherwise, once the thrill of the passion has worn off, the attraction will start to fade. Basically, a woman with a good sense of humor is instantly recognizable as long-term relationship material. Important tips for using humor to attract men. As you now know, a sense of humor is an incredibly appealing trait for a woman to have. But, yes, there is a but. There are some ways in which the use of humor can be notably unsexy to a guy. This is when teasing goes beyond the point of being funny and affectionate and enters the realm of criticism and disrespect. So be cautious with your teasing. Make sure he is actually laughing along with you and that you aren't teasing him about anything he is insecure about. This especially goes for when you are in the public. A funny remark in front of his mates may make his friends laugh, but it could just make him feel stupid. So remember, sexy use of humor is about being funny in a way that is non-threatening to a guy's ego. In fact, the best type of teasing to use is actually compliments in disguise. Where you tease a guy about his more attractive and desirable traits, rather than his shortcomings. For example, if his muscular frame is well outlined in a particular top, you could make a remark like, "Geez, I'm surprised that shirt didn't trip when you put it on," with a wink. Another important point is that to show you have a good sense of humor, you don't need to always be the one cracking jokes. In fact, it's more important to just be able to laugh along with his jokes. Men tend to define a woman with a good sense of humor as someone who is receptive to their humor and laughs at their jokes, rather than necessarily producing her own humor. So don't sweat it, ladies. You don't have to be a stand-up comedian. We all have it within us to be a funny, attractive and sexy date. Well, that's all for now. Thank you. If you would like any further advice, click the link below.